Hello friends, Marcy here, and we are ready for day 13 of the Colorverse Colorvent calendar and the Diamine Inkvent calendar 2024. So let's get into the first box here. I've been removing the bottles and setting them aside until we're ready to swatch both at once, but let's read the name. And there's a dark purple and it says Neptune occultation. Not a glistening. Hopefully tomorrow, because after we receive the day 7 glistening ink, I was expecting maybe 14 and 21, but that's just my idea. I'm not sure. Neptune occultation is a color inspired by the phenomenon of Neptune being occulted by other celestial bodies. Okay. And we're moving on to Diamine, day 13. As I was bending over to place the box, I see it here. And oh wow, 2 purples in one day. So I'm not sure of the script here. I need to remove the plastic, but we'll be right back. All right. If I can get a glimpse without a glare, and I can't. Here, let me zoom in. Oh heavens, I knocked my magnet off my tripod. This is what I hold my little chromatography strips up with. It looks like Lullaby. And for some reason, the L's on their names look like Z's to me. Remember the lemon lime I wanted to call Zim and Zyme? Maybe it's the Laverne and Shirley L. Really going for it there. All right, and it's a standard ink. So let's get into it. Okay, so before I move into swatching the pages, we do Colorverse on or the left and Diamine on the right. I do want to review Sunbeam, because after I took this out and laid it to dry, it continued to creep up, and I'm very pleasantly surprised with the colors here, with ending with a pink on the bottom and yellow green, and then the green gray at the top. Gorgeous brown shading here and here and here. But surprise, if you remember when I had my bottle, I thought I saw particulates on the bottom, but not a lot of shimmer. And so I kind of dispersed everything moving around. After the page fully dried and I got it into some overhead lighting, I could see, is it a blue or a violet shimmer? Very faintly in this ink swatch, and that surprised me. I wish I had shown y'all during the swatching event on day 12, but anyway, we're enjoying it now. So I'm going to move the clips, turn the page, and we shall get started with day 13. Okay, so continuing with our little event process, I'm doing Colorverse here, and on the first ink color at the top, I did leave a larger margin so I can record Colorverse and Diamine at the very top. So here we go with Colorverse Neptune occultation. Almost sounds like occupation. All right. This is it looks like a very deep, deep purple. And yes, it is. It kind of reminds me, and by the way, I know my page on the back side is not a level surface now that I have the chromatography strips. So let's just admire some royal purple here. And start the heading with Colorverse Colorvent. 2024 Neptune occultation, and I am going to leave a gap here for the chromatography strips. Neptune, I'm loving the flow of this ink from the nib onto the Tomoe River. Sorry, I'm pausing to check my word and spelling. Tomoe River paper, 68 GSM in the Endless Recorder notebook. So I want to make sure I cover that each time in case this is your first time tuning in. You won't be at a loss for information. Day 13. Okay. All right, I'm watching this dry and pleasantly surprised to start seeing some sheening properties here a little, but we won't speak too much of it until we have the dried surface, but it's almost like a copper sheen. We'll come back to that in a moment. I just wanted you to enjoy the drying experience along with me as we're working here. And while it's drying, we're moving on to the Diamine side. So this says Lullaby Standard and mind frame here. Okay. Again, I need to start the heading of the left or the right side like I did the left with Diamine. Ooh, that's pretty. That is another one that kind of fits into my rose family, rose petal family. And 2024. All right. Lullaby. And day 13. I'm not sure if you can hear my little Colby. He's crying to go outside. Not that I need to get up and do that for him. Hubby's outside and Colby just desires to be with him. It's not like an emergency. Well, it kind of is. If we're trying to save his little heart from being unhappy. Oh, I didn't even swatch. Okay, let's go to the important part, like right here. Oh, goodness. Wonderful. I like this. This would be a great ink for my Esterbrook. The name escapes me. The Bunga box, but I can't remember the floral name of it. I think that would be beautiful in there. And that does it for today because I'm going to wait until later to come back and do the chromatography strips with you. Waiting for this side to dry, to continue to dry, but let's check this out. The Neptune occultation is a gorgeous royal purple with a copper sheen, and it is amazingly beautiful. I love it. The Diamine Lullaby still has some wet portions here on the heavy wet lettering on the D and the L, but it looks like our swatch is coming close to being dry, and we will revisit it when we swatch day 14. So thank you for joining me, spending your precious moments with me. I appreciate you. You have a blessed day. Bye-bye.